Hi, we're going to talk about some bagels now, and what we have on this side here is some desirable looking bagels with a nice hole inside, and some over here, well, they're not so nice. Maybe they have some cracking and tearing. The hole's a little bit closed up, and we're going to talk about the reasons why maybe this would happen, rather than we'll get a nice round hole with no cracking or splitting of the crust. One of the main reasons, I get a lot of calls say, Joe, my bagels are closing up on me. What am I doing wrong? I said, well, the first thing you need to do is a bagel either needs to be boiled or steamed. In this case, we're talking focus on rack baking with the steam injection of the oven. The main reason that the bagel holes will close up that I see on the street is usually from insufficient steam. If the bagel doesn't get enough steam in it, what happens is the crust is not able to expand. So what you'll have is some balling up here. Insufficient steam won't let that crust expand, so you get that bursting and tearing and a little bit closing up the hole. One of the other main reasons why your bagels might have a little bit closing up or cracking of the crust is either too much yeast, or if your oven temperature is too low. We want to bake bagels at a higher temperature, say between 470, 500 degrees. That way it forms that crust as quickly as possible. If the oven temperature is too low, what happens? The bagel continues to grow and grow before it forms its crust, and eventually that hole is going to close up. One of the other main reasons may be that you're putting too much yeast in your doughs. Bagels are pretty much a low percentage yeast product, unlike breads, which is around 3%. Bagels are anywhere from like 0.5% to 1% for plain, maybe as high as 3 or 4% for a cinnamon raisin. So that's another of the reasons I see the holes closing up a lot on bagels. So if you want beautiful looking bagels with a nice round hole and no cracking or tearing, first thing I suggest is check your yeast levels. Second of all, make sure you have sufficient steam in your oven, and check that oven temperature. Make sure you're between 470 to 500 degrees, and you should come out with beautiful product every time.